Hello, Roach here. Welcome to Roach Reads the Bible. If you've been following me past the past day, you've heard the first chapter of Genesis from the Bible, you know. And today we're going to cut right to the chase and read the Genesis chapter 2 and, if God willing, chapter 3. And so, I guess we get right to it. You know who I am, Wayne Roach, you know, the strawberry jam. And, alright, so we do a little recapture from yesterday. Is right here, chapter 2, Genesis. And so the whole universe was completed. By the seventh day, God finished what he'd been working, doing, and he stopped working. So he blessed the seventh day and set it apart as a special day, because by that day he had completed his creation. He stopped working. And that is how the universe was created. So yesterday we talked about the creation, you know. And this is about the Garden of Eden. Here we go. When the Lord God made the universe, there were no plants on the earth, and no seeds had sprouted, because he had not sent any rain. And there was no one to cultivate the land, but water would come, you know, up from beneath the surface and water the ground. Alright, so then the Lord God took some soil from the ground and formed a man out of it. He breathed life-giving breath into his nostrils, and the man began to live. Oh, yeah. Then the Lord God planted a garden in Eden in the east, and there he put the man he'd formed. He made all kinds of beautiful trees grow in there and produce good fruit. In the middle of the garden stood the tree that gives life, and the tree that gives knowledge of what is good and what is bad. A stream flowed in Eden, and the garden beyond Eden, it was divided into 4 rivers. The first river is the Pishon. It flows around the country of Havilah. Pure gold is found there, and also rare perfume and precious stones. Second river is the Gihon. It flows through around the country of Cush. The third river is the Tigris, which flows east of Syria, and the fourth river is the Euphrates. Then the Lord God placed the man in the Garden of Eden, you know, and to cultivate it and to guard it. He told him, "You may eat the fruit of any tree in the garden, except the tree that gives knowledge of what is good and what is bad. You must not eat the fruit of that tree. If you do, you will die that same day." And the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to live alone. I will make him a suitable companion to help him." So he took some soil from the ground, and he formed all the animals and the birds, you see. And he brought them to the man to see what he would name them, and that is how they all got their names. So the man named all the birds and the animals, but not one of them was a suitable companion to help them. Alright, so then the Lord God made the man fall into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, he took out one of his ribs and closed up the flesh. He formed a woman out of the rib and brought her to him. The man said, "At last, here is one of my own kind, bone taken from my bone and flesh from my flesh. Woman is her name, because she was taken out of man. And that is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united with his wife, and they become one. And the man and the woman were both naked, but they was not embarrassed." Alright, we've got time for one more. maybe no. We'll leave chapter 3 for tomorrow, if that's alright with you. Anyway, so this is Wayne Roach. Good night and God bless.